Hello dear traders, it's Petko Aleksandrov from EA Forex Academy, and now I will record a video for the 10 most frequently asked questions that I receive for the cryptocurrency algorithmic trading course, The Revolution. The first question is, I put the expert advisors on the chart, but I see set phase. This is a question normally coming from the newbie traders, but it will be a pleasure to answer it. So when you drag the expert advisor over the chart and you see the set phase, it means that you didn't enable the auto trading that you see on the top, the small button that you see on the top of the MetaTrader. It needs to be green, so just click over it, make it green, and then drag the expert advisor again on the chart, and when you click on OK, you will see the smiley face, meaning that the expert advisor is already trading. Now the next one is, I cannot find the script to download the historical data. Can you please send it to me? I have already attached these scripts to the course. They are in lecture 4, so you can just download it from there. It is for MetaTrader 4 and for MetaTrader 5, so it depends which one you prefer to use. Personally, I am still using MetaTrader 4. Probably if they just stop one day providing it, I will switch to MetaTrader 5, but for the meantime it works just great for me. So yeah, you can download the scripts from lecture 4. The third question is, what time zone are the trading hours in EA Studio? The trading hours depend really on the historical data that you import into EA Studio. So when you export the historical data from your MetaTrader from the server of your broker and you import it in EA Studio, you will see these same trading hours that you see on your MetaTrader. Now, if you look at the resources of EA Studio, you will see by default MetaTrader demo, and this data comes from GFD broker demo server. Don't take this broker as a recommendation, but this is just from where they take the historical data from, and you will see the trading hours of this broker. Well, some brokers do fit the trading hours in MetaTrader to your time zone, but some don't, so it really depends on your broker, and you might see some difference from your MetaTrader time and your local time. So it really depends on the broker here, but in EA Studio it depends on what historical data you will import. All right, can you recommend me a broker? This is probably the most frequently asked question that I receive daily, guys, and I always say one and the same thing, that I avoid to recommend brokers to my students for many reasons. The one is that, and probably the biggest one, is that we're not connected to any broker. We don't promote any brokers, guys, and I really avoid recommending broker. Of course, if the student is very persistent, I will say some names of regulated broker that I have tested, but at the end of the day, it's really your choice which broker you want to use, and I don't want to recommend brokers. So if you really have hard times, ask me. I will tell you some names that I recently have tested, because I'm following a couple of brokers, like I'm just looking at their spreads and comparing them, and of course only the regulated brokers, and I will give you some names, but you should make your choice. You should make your research and find the broker that works best for you, that is easy for you in your country. If you go to live trading later on, to fund account, to withdraw, make sure you have a good research before choosing a broker, because there are a lot of scam brokers around that I'm talking nearly in every course about. And if you look at our forum, there is a topic called how to recognize the scam brokers, and in this article we have described exactly how the scam brokers are working, so just spend some time reading it. It is written by one of our mentors, Svet, and he describes very detailed how they are working, and you can see unfortunately so many people below sharing their bad experience with the brokers, with the scam brokers that they had. So take it easy with the brokers, make a good research, and make sure that you choose a legit broker, regulated broker. But one more time, if you have hard times finding a broker, let me know. I will do my best to assist you, but don't take as recommendation any of the names that I will tell you. The next question is, can I use the expert advisors on Mac? Well, Mac is not really friendly with MetaTrader, or MetaTrader is not very friendly with Mac. I don't know which one of the two, but I use desktop because it's much easier, much cheaper, of course, and it works just great with MetaTrader. If you are a fan using a Mac, you can. What I know from my students is that you need to download the Mac version of MetaTrader and use it. And the other thing you can do as well is to use a virtual machine, which of course is again some extra costs. So the best way you can do is just download the Mac version of MetaTrader. It should work fine with expert advisors, with custom indicators. Anyway, I receive very often issues and reports from users that are using Mac not really friendly, one more time, with the MetaTrader. The next question is how to calculate the never losing formula for the Ripple. I show an example with the Ethereum in this course. In some of my other courses I have with the Bitcoin. With the Ripple is just the same way. It's very small price there that we are having, cheap price for the Ripple compared to the Ethereum and the Bitcoin. But what you need to keep in mind is to keep the ratio 1 to 3. The ratio between the take profit and the mid zone. So actually if I say 1 to 3, it will be mid zone to take profit. Okay, the mid zone should be 1 portion and take profit should be 3 portions. So just simply said, the take profit distance should be 3 times bigger than the mid zone distance. So make your research as well. Look at the chart, place lines, okay, horizontal lines, and see for the Ripple, for the current moment, what take profit do you think will be best, all right, and what mid zone will be best. If you understand the formula, you will see that it's really nothing hard. It is something very simple that I have came up and calculated with the cryptocurrencies. And I just did a huge research starting with the Bitcoin and then the other cryptos, but I just looked at the chart for a long time. I was placing lines, I was calculating and came up with the numbers. Of course, the never losing formula is a long time ago invented. It's not something I did invent. What I did, I just recalculated it for the cryptocurrencies. Once again, looking at the chart and for the current market conditions, what take profit distance and what mid zone distance works the best. And this is something you need to do for the current market conditions, because what I do update the expert advisors, but they are trading automatically. So if you want to combine them with the formula, you should do a small research looking at the chart and just analyze it. If you have this entry at this level and then the take profit, is it a take profit that will be reached frequently? This is the question that you need to ask yourself every time. Don't make unrealistic take profit distance, because obviously it will not get hit too often, right? We want the take profit to be hit more frequently, and in the same time look for the distance of the mid zone that will not be hit too much frequently. I hope you understand me here. So you need to look something in the middle which will allow you to hit the take profit most frequently, and you will use the formula less, because keep in mind guys, we don't want to use the formula. We use it to protect our capital and to exit without losses, but obviously we want the take profit to get hit first. The next question is, if we use the never losing formula, should we monitor the market? Of course, when we are using the formula, this is a manual system from there. So we use the expert advisors to give us the entry, so we don't sit in front of the computer to wait for the entry. We use the expert advisors, but once it gets hit and you are into the trade and you want to combine it with the never losing formula, you need to keep an eye on it, so you will be able to place the pending orders. You don't need to stay in front of it. What I do normally, I look every 30 or 1 hour, every 30 minutes or 1 hour to the chart, and if any of the pending order is hit, I will place an opposite direction. But if, and actually there are many notifications, scripts that you can use when you have order hit or order opened to get notified, that you can use if you're not staying in front of the computer. I'm staying in front of the computer the whole day, so I just monitor it. And if I'm real trading, what I mean on live account, using the never losing formula, during the night is the thing that is a little bit harder. You just need to watch on it every 2 or 3 hours, but that's the work of the trader, guys, when we are trading. And if especially you are trading live, you need to take it seriously. So just don't use the formula if you cannot monitor it overnight or all the time, and or you just put an alarm on your phone or a computer to remind you that you need to have a look at the chart. So it's up to you how you will manage it. But if you don't have the possibility to watch over the market, better don't use the never losing formula and look for algorithmic trading. All right. The next question is how often to optimize the expert advisors. Well, in this cryptocurrency algorithmic trading course, I optimize the expert advisors every month or 2 or 3. Depends really on the market, depends on the volatility, and it really depends especially on the cryptocurrencies on the market, because they are changing so quickly. Their volatility is different than the forex market. What I like to do is I optimize the expert advisors, and not only in this course but in general. When I see that the expert advisor starts to lose the recent days or weeks, it's not the performance that I want to see, it means that the market conditions changed and I need to optimize it. Because it's very common that I hear and read people saying the expert advisor stopped working, it's losing. The expert advisor doesn't stop to work. It's a code that enters into the trade with the predefined entry and exit conditions. What happens is the market changes, and this is very normal. So it's not that the expert advisor stopped working. What happens is the market change. So we need to optimize the expert advisor so it will work according to the recent market conditions. Now, the 9th question is how to add the Bitcoin to the chart. This is when you install your MetaTrader and you don't see the Bitcoin on the market watch. What you need to do is right click over any of the assets and click show all, and you will see all the assets that your broker provides. If you don't see Bitcoin there, this means that obviously your broker doesn't provide Bitcoin and you need to look for another broker if you want to trade the Bitcoin. How long time it takes the expert advisor to open a trade? Again, this depends really on the market. I cannot say with any of the expert advisor when it will open a trade, how long time it will take. It depends when the entry conditions will be met. So inside the expert advisor, we have entry and exit conditions. When the entry conditions are met, you will see the entry and the expert advisor will open a trade. And sometimes it Could be immediately once you drop it over the chart. Sometimes it could take a couple of days. It really depends as well on the time frame that you're trading. So if you're trading on M1 or M5, it will open obviously more frequently trades than if you're trading on H4 or daily charts. Then you will need to wait probably a couple of days or even weeks. Okay guys, these are the 10 frequently asked questions that I receive for the cryptocurrency algorithmic trading course. Let me know if you have any other questions. As you know, I always answer within 12 hours. It's my pleasure to answer your questions. This way we have very quick communication and I can assist you as much as I can. Alright guys, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure recording and I will see you in another video. Cheers.